What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Listen, new information on what's going on with the Academics case. If you guys don't know, he was hit with a 31-page lawsuit, and baby, it has not stopped. You guys, go watch the 3 hour live. It was funny, but we still went over some really deep stuff and we did dramatic reenactments. If you got time, please go watch this. We also talked about how he's literally being sued for defamation and grape and defaming the lawyer, Tyrone A. Blackburn. I made a video about that. We also talk about the way he basically warned the whole industry, including Diddy and Drake, saying, if I go down, you all go down because I know all your secrets. I know it's a lot. Well, baby, there's something interesting that came up that actually slipped my I was busy researching all day. Let me just get to the point. Baby, the Attorney General of New Jersey is twiddling their thumbs on whether they should actually bring a case. For ACT to say the police said we don't have anything we can charge you with, they completed their investigation. They turned that information over to the Attorney General. The local small town declined too. However, they went over that small town because y'all seen in the heat of the night, right? Or what's that thing? To Kill a Mockingbird, Sophie's Choice. One of those things about how things go in small towns. Now, I don't know if that's the way things went in small towns, but we know, right? Anyway, let me get to the point. So, so they went to the attorney general. The New Jersey State Attorney General put in a complaint, and the Attorney General is now looking over all the evidence, seeing if they will file formal charges. But the charges are going to be Diddy like, because by Act's own admissions on his live stream, if what this woman is saying can be verified as true, you are looking at blank trafficking. You are looking at, let me pull up my little notey notes. I want to give a shout out also to um Jason C. Jason C. Um, they're the ones that tipped me off because they asked a question. They said, is this considered trafficking? Considering he paid for her to ride across state lines and then allegedly blanked her, rugged her, and did had blank with no consent, him and his friends. Okay. Frankie Nunia said, wow, so she should actually go to the feds, human blanketing of a person in furtherance of a gang blank, assault and blank. That's about 2 to 3 felonies. Now listen, right? I really went back in and looked over my notes. The New Jersey state attorney is considering charges. They look at everything in its entirety. However, where's the proof? Well, the proof might be in Academics' own footage. And after he just defamed this lawyer, Tyrone A. Blackburn, and you know from what it seems on Diddy's place, he does not play. I will say, if anybody needs a lawyer, you better run to Tyrone Blackburn. But we do know that what it was in Diddy's case, even with Cassie, they can file civil charges for blank trafficking. They can file civil charges for that. Now, I know what you're saying. How can this be true? Where is the evidence? Well, baby, the evidence is right here in the court documents, right here in what Academics says. Tell me this does not sound like, right? Tell me this does not sound like what actually happened in the Cassie trial. And again, if they can prove it, if the attorney general wants to go and the victim cooperates, again, they can open a criminal investigation. But at the very least, we know from Cassie, you don't need a criminal to go hard in civil court. Just listen to this. Hold up. Let me pull this part. It's under the section that says, Mr. Allen, that's DJ Academics, DJ Academics' hubris, guilty conscience, and sheer stupidity cause him to incriminate himself in several social media posts. Flip to the part, and this is the most important part. All right. He said, he said, I'm going to tell you why they raided my house. I was blank at a party. I come home, I'm so drunk. I can't drive my own car. I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom is and I fall out. Y'all are going to see these lessons. Anyway, he says he has video everywhere, but let me just get to the point. He says, There were two. The girl said that when she got there were two guys at the door. They told her Ack was downstairs, but he never came. And she thinks that they gave her something and whatever. Okay. They thought she was there to party. Why would they think that? Well, he said, right? Um, Granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple of years. I messed with her for years. When she came over that time, she told me she was like a dancer or some ish like that. I remember I remember. I don't know if maybe my ends took it the wrong way because I remember she told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like I'm on some bad girl vibes type ish. Basically, she was doing her thing. Now, let me just shift this out. He sent an Uber to go get her in Pennsylvania. I'm assuming from Jersey to Pennsylvania, wherever he lived, it's at least a 2-hour Uber, 3-hour Uber. I don't know. The Uber was $200. I don't know, right? Figure that out. The point is, he bought her from his house with an Uber on his account, transported her over state lines to arrive at his house. He specifically knew she was on her way because he ordered the Uber while he was sober, if I'm reading this correctly. Let me just verify that. Yeah, he ordered the Uber while he was sober. He then told 2 men at his house that she did not know. She wasn't there yet. Yo, you know she danced. She said she's not a good girl anymore. She on some other time. Unbeknownst to this woman, she said she was shocked that there were people there, and they kept telling her, Ack is on his way, Ack is on his way. Now, Akademiks is saying that the whole time he left out, told these men this woman he ordered was coming over there, left out, came home drunk, forgot he even sent for her, and never gave it another thought. Okay? He's also saying he didn't touch her. Now, let's get into this. He's also then told these men, unbeknownst to her, I told them, I'm like, yo, this is before when I was going to the party when he was still sober. I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me. She told me she's on some different vibes. I don't know if that's what they took, and I can't really speak to the other ends there. I only speak for myself. All right, bet, cool. We're in the morning now. We're in the morning. Once the morning happened, and I remembered even that night, like when she woke up, I wasn't going in my backyard, and I'm like, something don't look right back here. Now, you said that she was down a thing, but yet she woke up in your bed, but yet you didn't know what was going on. How did she get up to your room? The security cameras should show that. She said, when I looked at the camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like, I don't even know what. She was getting trained by my two men's in the pool that night, right? I'm dead at DA. Anyway, right? Um, he said, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? I invited you over here. I paid the lift. The lift was $200 and you do ish like this. I don't know what to say. And she's like, what? How could you come to my joint and get trained by my men's while I'm sleeping? Now, I got to be honest with you, right? Y'all going to learn a lesson. So, what did he do in these live streams? He admitted some key facts that were very important. One, you sent a lift to transfer her over to your place of abode. You left her with two strange people. You knew she was coming. When you came home, you said you were intoxicated. She claims something happened to her. You told the men she was on some different type of time, which where I'm from, that means that she's on some, she a fan, she a fan. It means she's on some freaky Drake Diddy style stuff. Why would you tell these men, yo, she said she's not a good girl anymore. She said she's on some bad vibe. She says this, you were prepping. To me, I don't know what happens, but it sounds like one, she was set up and she was brought to the house. And the whole point of being in the house was for those men, perhaps, to do something for her. On top of that, transporting. You invited her as a guest to your house. There is an implied warranty of safety. There is this implied duty of care because you establish some sort of relationship where you need to care for her. right? Inviting to the house. Once she got there, you did not check on her. She thinks that she was blanked by your people, rugged, right? There is security footage that shows one guy, even though she's saying, oh, she was down for it, there's security footage that shows her body being dragged over concrete. Also, the other guy was hiding in the bushes, taking his clothes off, I guess to surprise her. It was all very, I'm not even going to say weird. It was all very disgusting. There's security footage of this. You come home, you say you don't know what's going on, you say you never touched her, even though there is a blank kit that has your DNA in it that shows that you did. Then you go on, then you try, if she can be believed, to gaslight her, right? Mind you, you've been knowing her for 2 years. She feels comfortable with you, right? You brought her over, it seems like for a purpose. This will be proven in court. Again, I'm telling you my opinion. She's gaslighting you. You're gaslighting her. And then what happens? You go home. Now, that in and of itself could be he said, she said, but you made friends with her for years. She knew you, she trusted you. They said, based upon information and belief in those legal documents, there are other women, or I'm sorry, girls, women now, that said that he did the same thing to them. So I don't know. We'll see who knows what. If Tyrone Blackburn has those witnesses and they're credible, this does not bode well for Akademiks. Again, these charges can either be added on civilly or criminally. The fact that he is literally, I don't know what's going on. I know that I'm going to go live to talk about this tomorrow because, yeah, DJ Akademiks is in on it. And it makes me wonder now, is this why you were defending Drake and Diddy so much? Is this why you were defending Drake and Diddy so much? Because, like Akademiks said, he knows all the industry secrets. He holds no secrets. And if he goes down, they all go down. Even though the one thing I said that you might be thinking is, but I thought you said they didn't do anything. What secrets are you holding? How are they going down? Did you just low key, when you're trying to save yourself on stream, implicate yourself? As a matter of fact, let me play this in its entirety so y'all can actually hear it. Yeah, you guys, this is bad. It honestly is. And I'm wondering how he's going to come back from this. I do know whoever's legal counsel is, they need to get him off of live just for a second or switch the subject. Speaking of switch the subject, I'll be on tomorrow to talk about what's going on with the Drake case, the Christian Alvarez confession or admission or pass, if you will, and also that Drake hotel, because baby, we are back on Drake and what's going on in that little building. Wouldn't it be funny, oddly enough, if Drake and Diddy threw Akademiks off the bus, under the bus, to pull the attention off of them? I'm just saying, where do things have happened? All right, y'all, here's this video where Ak is literally letting that chopper sing, and it's uncut for those that don't like my commentary. I might just pop it anyway, just to get on your nerves. All right, just joking. Let's get into this. Hold on.
Again, I can't talk about too much just because I've paid lawyers to handle court. And these people who are coming at me are hoping that I f that up by handling it on social media. The police wants nothing to do with this. They're saying there is no crime. The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this. Do you know who's the lawyer representing
This is the
whoever
defamation
against me? Y'all know the lawyer? Who y'all think that lawyer is? Is it possible that that person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest covering the Diddy stuff? That lawyer allegedly reached out to some people of mine saying, if Ak continues to doubt what we are purporting against Diddy, remember, we could file a lawsuit on him too. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this about everybody in the industry. I'm going to tell y'all all this right now. If Ak ever goes down, y'all all go down with me. Because I hold no secrets for nobody.
You hold no secrets. Yeah. Did Ak just locate, let us know that everything we thought about Drake and Diddy was true? I don't know. almost sounds like he did. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.